How do you feel about the Pack? There's this idea that they can make a run like they did last year. How do you feel about it?
I mean, they Super Bowl contenders for sure. I mean, the way they're playing, the way Jordan's played, and the way he's battled through adversity when he hasn't played great this year. You look at even some of the guys like Reed who maybe been a little bit more quiet lately, and to be able to still win games without having guys playing their very best. I mean, that takes a good team. So, once they get everything rolling, it's going to be tough for anybody to be able to mess with them heading into the playoffs. So it's exciting to watch.
Jordan Love late season effect. What is that? What happens?
You get in the groove, man. You start to figure it out. Like I said before, he's like the coolest quarterback in the game. So you can see that whenever he makes a mistake, he just doesn't look too rattled by it. It's kind of like he literally forgot about it. It's time to move on, and that's what you need out of a quarterback. And with that supporting cast, it makes it it's gonna make it pretty easy on him.
Over the past few years, the Packers, and I say this as somebody who watched my Bears last night to the Vikings, you lose all-timer, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, but the organization's still Super Bowl contender, still win. What does it say about the Packers?
I mean, it's winning organizations. You learn how to figure it out. I mean, they were good before I got there, and they'll be good long after I'm gone. So says a lot about their ability to bring the right guys in, and obviously the discipline that it takes to win is tough. And not that it's been perfect every year, but to be able to be a really solid team over the course of a decade or more, that's really tough to do. So I got a lot of respect for the front office over there, and obviously all the players that have contributed.
You're so loved there, and you're the perfect person to ask because I looked this morning. 2 of your best statistical seasons, and that's hard to do. 2 of your best are with LaFleur. If I look at the numbers, 18 touchdown year, which everybody knows, of course, back in 2020, that was with LaFleur. What's LaFleur's role in all of this?
LaFleur is the type of guy that he obviously learned from some guys that are really smart and have a system that works really well. And he does a good job of not just trying to make what he has fit a system that he wants to play, but, adapting to who you have. And when you know your personnel and you have a lot of good players that can do different things, obviously it puts defenses and just other teams in general on a bind. So I got a lot of respect for his ability to listen, honestly, because I don't know how much of that is going on there, but obviously having a guy like Aaron and a guy like me, who we have a lot of ideas, a lot of experiences, and preferences, and to be an open coach like that when you don't have to, you can come right in and put your foot down and say, I'm doing, we're doing things my way. But he didn't, and he listened, and I feel like that made us, much better than what we would have been had he just come in and just did it solely his way.
I'm trying to build the case for him to get votes for Coach of the Year that don't seem to be super popular this year, but with Malik and with the adversity, come on.
Yeah, no, he's definitely one of the ones that's worthy. I mean, there's a lot of good coaches, a lot of guys that have done some special things this year, but I mean, you look at the consistency. I know it's supposed to be just off that year, but I mean, it doesn't happen by accident. So
Davante, people are going to say you miss him after all these nice words, and so I already.
We already know.
We already know.